A hug and a lip bite is never just innocent. When a woman hugs you and bites her lip, she's not just being playful, she's sending a powerful subconscious signal. Most guys assume that a hug is just a hug and a lip bite is just a habit, but put the two together, and you have one of the strongest unspoken attraction cues. Women don't make these kinds of physical gestures randomly. If she's hugging you tight and biting her lip, she's feeling something. And if you don't recognize it, you're missing an opportunity. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're breaking down a signal that most men completely overlook. What it really means when a woman hugs you and bites her lip. Some guys ignore the sign and miss their moment. Others overreact and ruin the natural chemistry. But a high-value man, he knows exactly what this body language means, and more importantly, how to respond the right way. Think about it. Why would a woman bite her lip while hugging you? Why does she do it at certain moments, but not others? It's not random. Lip biting is a known psychological cue that signals attraction, nervous excitement, or subconscious testing. If she's pressing her body against yours and biting her lip in the process, her mind is already thinking about something more. Here's where most men fail. Some hesitate and act unsure, making her feel awkward. Others try too hard to escalate immediately, making her feel like she gave away too much. A high-value man stays in control. He recognizes the moment, lets the tension build naturally, and responds in a way that keeps her interest growing. So let me ask you, have you ever been hugged by a woman who bit her lip and you weren't sure what to do next? Drop a 1 in the comments if you've ever misread this signal. If this is new to you, type 0. And before we dive in, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's break this down. The psychology behind lip biting in a hug. A woman biting her lip while hugging you is never an accident. It's a subconscious reaction rooted in psychology, and whether she realizes it or not, her body is communicating something deeper than words. Unlike casual gestures like a quick hug or a friendly pat on the back, lip biting is directly tied to emotional and physical responses. If she's hugging you and biting her lip, it's not just a random habit. It's a sign of internal tension, attraction, or even anticipation. Women bite their lips for 3 main psychological reasons. First, it's a response to attraction. When a woman finds a man physically appealing, her body reacts involuntarily. Lip biting is a result of increased blood flow and heightened awareness. It's her way of controlling excitement or curiosity. If she bites her lip while hugging you, she's likely feeling a spark of physical chemistry. She may not even be aware she's doing it, but her body is signaling what's on her mind. Second, it's a sign of nervous excitement or emotional overload. Some women bite their lips as a way to manage emotions, whether it's nervousness, anticipation, or even hesitation. If she's hugging you, holding on just a little longer, and biting her lip, she could be feeling conflicted emotions, attracted to you, but unsure how to act on it. This often happens when she's in a situation where her feelings are intensifying. Third, lip biting is a subconscious test. Some women will intentionally bite their lip to gauge a man's reaction. They want to see if you notice, if you hesitate, or if you confidently take control of the situation. If you react awkwardly or do nothing, she might assume you're not interested or lack confidence. If you handle the moment with presence and poise, she'll feel even more drawn to you. The key takeaway? Lip biting isn't just a random gesture. It's a cue that she's feeling something in the moment. The way you respond determines whether that feeling intensifies or fades away. The question is, do you recognize it or do you let it slip? If you're enjoying these insights and still with me in this journey, let me know by commenting with a number 1 below. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Now that you understand the psychology behind lip biting, let's break down the possible meanings behind this subtle yet powerful gesture. One of the most common and most exciting reasons? She's physically attracted to you. When a woman hugs you and bites her lip, her body is reacting in ways she may not even realize. Here's what that means for you. 1. She's physically attracted to you. When a woman hugs you and bites her lip, one of the strongest explanations is pure physical attraction. Unlike casual hugs or friendly gestures, this combination of body language is a direct result of her being drawn to you on a deeper, instinctive level. Her body is reacting before her mind even fully processes it. This isn't just an affectionate gesture. It's a sign that she feels an undeniable chemistry between you and her. Lip biting is a classic sign of desire and anticipation. When a woman is physically attracted to a man, her body undergoes subtle but noticeable changes. Her breathing slows, her pupils dilate, and she becomes hyper-aware of the energy between you two. Biting her lip is her subconscious way of controlling or suppressing those emotions. It's a way to release nervous excitement, a physical manifestation of wanting more but not knowing how to express it with words. The biggest mistake most men make: they don't recognize the moment. Some guys brush it off, thinking it's just a habit, while others react too eagerly, misreading the pace of the interaction and ruining the natural build-up. A high-value man, however, understands when a woman is showing signs of attraction and knows exactly how to respond. If she hugs you, squeezes tight, and bites her lip, this is a moment to hold steady, read her body language, and escalate naturally if the energy is there. Instead of rushing or questioning it, let the tension build. Maintain eye contact as you pull away, hold her gaze for just a second longer, or give a subtle smirk. This keeps her guessing and makes the attraction even stronger. Women crave men who can handle moments of heightened intimacy with confidence. If she bites her lip around you, she's giving you a green light. The only question is, do you recognize it? 2. She's nervous but excited around you. Not all lip biting is about pure attraction. Sometimes, it's a mix of nervousness and excitement. When a woman hugs you and bites her lip, she might not just be signaling physical chemistry. She could be feeling anxious in a good way, unsure of how to handle the emotions you're making her feel. This is a subconscious reaction that happens when she's excited about being around you, but also slightly unsure of how you'll respond. Women tend to bite their lips when they are overwhelmed by emotions, whether it's attraction, nervousness, or even anticipation. If she hugs you tightly, presses her body into yours, and then bites her lip as she pulls away, her mind is processing something intense. Maybe she's been waiting for this moment. Maybe she's hoping you'll make a move, or maybe she's simply not used to feeling this way about someone. Either way, her body language is betraying what she won't say out loud. The key here is to observe the rest of her behavior. Does she fidget slightly when talking to you? Does she play with her hair, adjust her clothes, or avoid direct eye contact for too long? All of these are classic signs of nervous attraction. She's excited to be near you, but she's also overthinking how she's coming across, which means she sees you as someone important. Most guys either fail to recognize this nervous excitement or handle it the wrong way. Some assume she's just being friendly and let the moment pass. Others try to escalate too fast, making her feel pressured instead of allowing the moment to develop naturally. A high-value man, he stays calm, lets her feel comfortable, and guides the energy with confidence. If she bites her lip after hugging you, don't immediately react. Hold eye contact, smile subtly, and let her feel the anticipation. The tension she's experiencing is what keeps attraction alive. Bottom line, if she's nervous but excited around you, it means she sees you differently from other men. The real question is, do you recognize her signals, or do you let the moment slip away? 3. She wants you to take the lead. When a woman hugs you, bites her lip, and lingers in your presence, she's not just reacting emotionally. She's waiting for you to take the lead. Women are naturally drawn to men who can read social cues and act with confidence. If she's displaying signs of attraction, hesitation, or anticipation, she's testing whether you have the ability to take control of the moment. Lip biting is often a way for a woman to gauge your awareness and assertiveness. If she's close to you, looking at you with interest, and biting her lip while hugging you, she's giving you an opening. She's subtly encouraging you to close the distance, hold the moment longer, or make a move. If you hesitate, act unsure, or ignore the cue, she may assume you lack confidence and lose attraction. A lot of men fail here. Some guys freeze up, thinking, did she really mean that? Or am I reading too much into it? Others overcompensate, trying to escalate too quickly without letting the natural tension build. Both of these reactions break the moment. A high-value man, however, recognizes the sign, remains calm, and leads with subtlety. So how do you handle it? First, maintain eye contact after the hug. If she's biting her lip while looking at you, don't rush. Hold her gaze. Let the anticipation build. If the energy feels right, close the distance slightly, lower your voice, or tease her playfully to reinforce the attraction. The key is to escalate naturally, not forcefully. A woman who bites her lip around you is not just reacting. She's giving you permission to take control of the situation. Whether it's deepening the interaction, moving closer, or making a move, she's testing if you can handle the moment. The question is, do you recognize it, or do you hesitate and let the opportunity pass? If you're still watching and finding resonance in these insights, I'd love to hear from you. Comment with number 2 below to let me know you're here. Thank you for being part of this journey and for sharing your valuable time. 4. She's feeling emotionally vulnerable. Not every lip bite is about attraction. Sometimes it's about emotional vulnerability. When a woman hugs you tightly and bites her lip as she pulls away, she may be suppressing deeper emotions she's not ready to express verbally. Unlike a purely physical reaction, this gesture can indicate internal conflict, whether it's longing, uncertainty, or even an emotional attachment she's trying to hide. Women often bite their lips as a way to contain emotions that feel overwhelming. If she hugs you and lingers for a second too long, then bites her lip before looking away, she may be holding back something she wants to say. Maybe she's feeling a deeper connection but doesn't know if you feel the same. Maybe she's afraid of appearing too vulnerable. Or maybe she's in a situation where she has to suppress how she really feels. Regardless, her body is revealing what her words won't. One key sign of emotional vulnerability is if she bites her lip in moments of deep conversation, after a meaningful exchange, or when saying goodbye. If she does this after a long hug, it's likely she's feeling something powerful but doesn't know how to act on it. She might be hoping for reassurance from you, a signal that you understand what she's feeling, even if she's not saying it outright. Most men fail to notice this. Some assume she's just shy or distracted. Others make the mistake of ignoring the moment entirely, failing to give her the emotional validation she needs. A high-value man, however, recognizes the depth of the moment and responds accordingly. If she's hugging you and showing signs of vulnerability, hold the moment, maintain eye contact, and give her a look that reassures her she's safe in your presence. Bottom line, a lip bite in an emotional moment is her way of holding back something deeper. The question is, do you pick up on her signals, or do you let her emotions stay bottled up? 5. She's testing your confidence. A woman hugging you and biting her lip isn't always about emotions or attraction. Sometimes it's a test. Women are naturally drawn to confident men, and they often test a man's ability to handle tension, intimacy, and uncertainty. If she bites her lip while hugging you, she might be checking to see how you react. Women don't always consciously realize they're testing a man, but their actions reveal a lot. Lip biting is a classic cue used to create tension. If she hugs you, lingers, and bites her lip while looking at you, she's leaving a space for you to step up. Will you confidently lead the moment, or will you hesitate and let the energy die? If you flinch, act unsure, or avoid eye contact, she'll immediately feel that lack of confidence. And nothing kills attraction faster than uncertainty. Some women will even exaggerate this behavior just to see how you handle it. She wants to know if you can hold the moment, keep your composure, and take control naturally. If she's testing your confidence, She's waiting for you to react with presence and certainty, not with nervous energy or awkwardness. Most guys fail here in two ways. Either they freeze up or they overreact. Some men get caught in their own heads, wondering, does she like me? Should I do something? Instead of staying present, they hesitate, breaking the flow of attraction. Others go too far, taking her lip bite as an instant invitation to escalate aggressively, which often backfires, making her feel uncomfortable instead of intrigued. A high-value man, he stays grounded. If she bites her lip while hugging you, hold her gaze for a moment, smirk slightly, or tease her playfully. These small actions show confidence and let her know you're aware of the moment, but you're not desperate for it. Women don't test men they don't see potential in. So if she's doing this, you've already caught her interest. The only question is, do you pass her test or do you fail it? How to respond like a high-value man. Recognizing what a tight hug and lip bite means is one thing. Knowing how to respond is what truly sets a high-value man apart. Most men either overthink, hesitate, or react in a way that kills the natural chemistry. A woman's hug and lip bite is a moment of heightened tension. How you handle it will determine whether attraction grows or fades. The first rule? Stay composed. If she hugs you tightly, lingers, and bites her lip, don't get too excited and ruin the moment by overreacting. Some guys immediately assume this is a green light to escalate aggressively, making a move too fast and breaking the flow. Others, unsure of themselves, freeze up or pull away too quickly, missing the opportunity completely. Both reactions destroy attraction. Second, hold eye contact and let the tension build. If she bites her lip while hugging you, it's because she's feeling something. Instead of rushing or second-guessing, stay present in the moment. When you pull away from the hug, hold her gaze just a second longer than usual, give a subtle smirk, or tease her playfully. These small actions show that you're confident, aware, and in control. Next, mirror her energy, but lead the moment. If she's showing clear attraction, escalate smoothly, but without forcing anything. Maybe you lightly brush her arm as you pull away, lower your voice when speaking, or let the physical closeness linger for just a second longer. These small details make all the difference in deepening attraction. Finally, never talk about the moment, just own it. If she bites her lip while hugging you, don't ruin the chemistry by pointing it out. A high-value man doesn't need to verbalize what's happening. He just understands it and responds accordingly. Bottom line, a woman's hug and lip bite is a moment of opportunity. The real question is, do you have the confidence to handle it like a man she can't resist? If you're still here and finding these reflections meaningful, please comment number 3 below to let me know you're on this journey with me. Your time and engagement mean the world. Thank you. The mistakes most men make. Most men completely misread a woman's hug and lip bite, and worse, they react in a way that kills attraction. A tight hug combined with lip biting is one of the strongest unspoken signals of interest, yet many guys either ignore it, overanalyze it, or respond in ways that instantly break the chemistry. A moment like this is a test, and if you fail, you lose ground instantly. One of the biggest mistakes? Overthinking instead of staying in the moment. Some guys get caught in their own heads, wondering, did she mean that? Was that just a habit? By the time they finish overanalyzing, the energy is gone, and she assumes you didn't feel the same attraction. Women don't want a man who hesitates and second-guesses himself. They want a man who confidently owns the moment. Another mistake? Reacting too fast or too aggressively. Some guys take a lip bite as a green light for instant escalation, grabbing her waist, pulling her in, or even trying to kiss her right away. This ruins the natural flow of attraction and makes the moment feel forced. Attraction thrives on tension and anticipation. If you break that too soon, you kill the excitement. The worst mistake? Bringing attention to it. Some guys get overly excited and say things like, "Did you just bite your lip?" Or, "I saw that." The moment you point it out, you take away the subconscious magic of it, and make her feel self-conscious. A high-value man never needs to verbalize what's happening. He simply understands and reacts with confidence. Bottom line, if a woman hugs you and bites her lip, she's feeling something in that moment. Your job isn't to question it, overthink it, or ruin it. It's to hold the tension, match her energy, and let the attraction build naturally. The question is, do you recognize the signal, or do you fumble the opportunity? A woman's hug and lip bite is never just a random gesture. It's a subconscious message, one that most men either overlook or misinterpret. Whether it's a sign of attraction, nervous excitement, emotional vulnerability, or a subtle test of your confidence, the way you respond determines whether the moment deepens the connection or kills it instantly. Now that you understand the psychology behind it, the real question is, what will you do next time it happens? Will you hesitate and second-guess the moment, making her feel awkward? Will you react too fast and ruin the tension? Or will you handle it with confidence, reading her energy, holding your frame, and letting the attraction build naturally? A high-value man never forces the moment, never overanalyzes it, and never points it out. He simply understands what's happening and lets his actions speak louder than words. If she hugs you tightly, lingers, and bites her lip, she's already feeling something for you. The key is to reinforce that attraction, not to break it with hesitation or uncertainty. So next time a woman hugs you and bites her lip, pay attention. Read the energy, hold eye contact, and let her feel your presence. A moment like this is an opportunity, but only if you know how to handle it. Now it's your turn. Have you ever misread a woman's lip bite before? Drop a 1 in the comments if you've overlooked this signal in the past. If this changed your perspective, type 0. And if you found this eye-opening, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with a friend who needs to hear it. Because once you see the signals, you'll never miss them again. When a woman hugs you and squeezes tight, it's never just a simple hug, it's a statement. Most men completely overlook this, assuming it's just her way of being affectionate or polite. Wrong. Women don't hug tightly for no reason. If she's holding on, pressing close, or squeezing you with intensity, she's communicating something deeper. The question is, do you know what it means? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're breaking down one of the strongest nonverbal signals a woman can give you, the tight hug. A simple embrace can reveal her emotions, her level of comfort with you, and even her attraction. Some hugs are about emotional support, some are purely platonic, and some, they're a sign she wants more than just friendship. But most men miss these cues entirely. Think about it. Why would a woman squeeze you tight instead of just giving you a quick, casual hug? Why does she sometimes hold on for an extra second before pulling away? And why does she only hug certain men this way? It's not random. A tight hug is a subconscious way for her to express something she might not say out loud: affection, attraction, or even desire. Here's where most guys fail. Some don't even realize the moment is important, so they pull away too fast and lose the connection. Others react awkwardly, freezing up, or making it weird. A high-value man, he reads the situation, stays composed, and knows exactly how to handle the moment. So let me ask you, has a woman ever hugged you tightly and you weren't sure what it meant? Drop a 1 in the comments if you've ever misread a hug. If this is new to you, type 0. And before we dive in, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's break this down. The psychology behind a tight hug. A tight hug isn't just about physical closeness. It's about emotional connection, attraction, and subconscious communication. Women are highly intuitive when it comes to body language, and unlike men, who might hug without much thought, women use physical touch to express their emotions. If she's squeezing you tight, she's sending a message, but are you reading it correctly? The first thing to understand is that a woman will never hug a man tightly unless she feels some level of trust, attraction, or emotional connection. A casual hug is quick, loose, and often just a formality. But a tight hug? That's deliberate. She's holding on because she wants to feel your presence. It's her way of connecting with you on a deeper level. If a woman feels safe with you, she'll naturally want to stay in your embrace for longer. A tight hug is often a sign of comfort and emotional security. If she presses into you and holds on, it could mean she feels protected and trusts you on a deeper level. This is especially true if she sighs, closes her eyes, or relaxes completely in your arms. These are strong indicators that she enjoys being close to you. But safety isn't the only reason she might squeeze you tight. She could also be attracted to you. When a woman feels physical chemistry, she naturally seeks closer proximity to you. A tight hug, especially if it involves body-to-body contact, lingering, or deep breathing, could be her way of signaling attraction. If she presses her chest against you, rests her head on your shoulder, or even lightly grips your back, she's not just being friendly, she's feeling something deeper. Women also use hugs as subtle tests of confidence. A tight hug might be her way of gauging how confident and composed you are in close contact. If you tense up, act awkward, or pull away too fast, she might sense nervousness or uncertainty. But if you hold your ground, stay relaxed, and match her energy, she feels that masculine presence, which deepens attraction. The key takeaway? A tight hug isn't just a hug, it's an opportunity. She's feeling something, and the way you respond can either reinforce the connection or break it. The question is, will you recognize what she's telling you, or will you miss the moment? If you're enjoying these insights and still with me in this journey, let me know by commenting with a number 1 below. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Now that you understand the psychology behind a tight hug, let's go deeper. Not all tight hugs are the same. Some are purely emotional, some are about attraction, and others carry hidden intentions. The first type we need to break down is the emotional connection hug, the kind of embrace that goes beyond words. 1. The emotional connection hug. Some hugs aren't just about physical closeness, they carry deep emotional weight. When a woman gives you a tight, lingering hug that feels warm, sincere, and almost unbreakable, she's expressing something that words can't fully capture. This isn't just a friendly embrace. It's a reflection of trust, comfort, and an emotional bond that she doesn't share with just anyone. Unlike a quick, casual hug, an emotional connection hug comes from a place of genuine feeling, whether it's affection, gratitude, or a deep attachment to you. Women hug this way when they feel safe, protected, and emotionally open around you. If she wraps her arms around you and presses close, especially if she sighs or closes her eyes, she's letting down her guard. It's a silent message that she enjoys your presence and values the connection you share. This kind of hug often happens in moments of vulnerability, when she's feeling emotional, when she's missed you, or when she simply wants to feel close to you without needing to say a word. If a woman gives you this type of hug, you're not just another guy in her life. You hold significance to her, and she's showing it in the most natural, instinctive way. The mistake most men make, not recognizing the depth of the moment. Some pull away too quickly, treating it like a routine hug, without realizing that she's expressing something meaningful. Others fail by trying to turn an emotional hug into something physical, misreading the moment and making her feel misunderstood. A high-value man knows when to hold steady, when to let the embrace last, and when to pull away in a way that reinforces the connection. If she's hugging you like this, reciprocate by embracing her fully, staying present, and allowing her to feel your strength and security. Sometimes, the most powerful response is simply holding the moment, letting her know, without words, that you understand. Bottom line, an emotional connection hug isn't about attraction alone. It's about trust and significance. If a woman hugs you this way, she's telling you that you matter. The question is, do you appreciate the moment, or do you let it slip away? 2. The protective and comfort hug. A woman's hug can be more than just affection. It can be her way of seeking comfort, protection, and reassurance. Unlike an emotional connection hug, which reflects deep attachment. A protective hug happens when she needs to feel safe, grounded, or supported. This